Alrighty. Let's unbox the Mountain of Fire. This is a Saga expansion. This does come out before Flame of the West, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Well, Lord of the Rings expansions list. It's the other way around. Okay. I was looking at this. I was like, this feels very climactic. It is the Flame of the West. That is first. Um, okay, cool. Let me grab that one. That looks way more. That looks more chronologically accurate than that does. So cool. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the Flame of the West. For some reason, I was thinking there's another. Is there a expansion that is like the Flame in the East? That is the last expansion. And is that what I was? Is that what I was thinking in my head? I don't know. I feel like there's another. There's the last deluxe expansion. I think also has Flame in it. Shadow in the East. Okay, so it's cardinal direction naming that is confusing me. Cool. Okay, that's good to know. That's fun to understand about yourself. Uh, I get confused with cardinal directions, but honestly, I knew that for a while. Shadow of the East is the last one. Okay, so Flame of the West is here. I love the Saga expansions. I think the Saga expansions. I think the game is fantastic. The Saga expansions are my favorite part of this game. So we got Flame of the West. These are going to be the encounter cards. And probably what I will do is we'll play Flame of the West and then we'll go through the next cycle, which I don't quite remember what it is. But and then we'll play the final saga, and then I think maybe we'll do a I don't know, we'll do something to play through all of the sagas because I think that would be a lot of fun. Alrighty, let's open some cards. I love new cards. I feel like a kid on Christmas. Wellingham Preserver seems like it's a good play when there's archery involved. Wellingham Preserver is, yeah. Wellingham Preserver is just a really, really solid card. I think having the 3 willpower on it is so good. And then you can heal any int. Um, you can heal any int. So you can use it for archery, or if you're using like Dingle, that's my favorite combo with it. It's the tactics int that you can has 2 defense. When you exhaust to defend, you can deal it a damage to give it +3 defense. So you're defending for 5, and you have a pretty consistent, perfect defense at that point. And then because you quested Wellingham, you then ready and then heal that damage off of Dingle. Or you can make sure that you just have enough damage if you have booming ents, or there's the new Leaf Man. I don't remember actually what his name is. But that deals with how many damaged ents you have. So you can like deal with that. You can heal quick beam, leaf lock. Thank you. I kind of like Leaf Man though. But yeah, the Wellingham Preserver is very, very solid. I beat the scenario. Yes, I did. It was yeah, we switched up. I don't quite remember when you left, but we switched up to an Arwen, Aragorn, Glorfindel, and kind of dunked on it. It was pretty awesome. They're cool. I didn't know how it happens though. Anytime I sit down to play a single saga quest, my deck is running error. It has to, right? You have to. Excited to see Return of the King. Any chance you'll be able to convince D20 to play epic multiplayer for the final Ooh, maybe. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, that'd be fun. Alrighty, so first up we have our fellow. I just saw the next card. Which I think is a pretty significant update to the card pool. But we're gonna talk about that here. We're gonna talk about that here. Leaf Man is better. We need an errata. I got a Sharpie. That just like hurts me to think about just drawing on these cards. Anyways, so Aragorn is our fellowship hero. Typically in these saga quests, you play with an additional fellowship hero that does not count against your hero lineup. They are 0 threat, 2/3/2/5, so the standard Aragorn stat line. First player gains control of Aragorn. He is noble, so that's good to know here. If Aragorn leads play, the players lose the game. While he has an artifact attached, he gains Sentinel and does not exhaust to quest. Ooh, okay, we're ramping up the power in this box. Holy cow! Because all of Aragorn's like coveted attachments are artifacts. Holy cow! Okay, I am pumped now. That's pretty exciting. Calabrian Stone bumps him up to a 4, and he's not exhausting the quest. That's really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to go in there. Wow. Wow. Cool. Okay, this is the card that I've heard is the tactics ally right here. I don't know what this card does. I've not read it yet. I've just seen this artwork kind of associated with the power tactics decks. But we got Eowyn. This is a 9 cost top tier hero. I'm so excited. 9 cost tactics hero with 4 willpower. Right there. I mean, we have what? Círdan, Galadriel, and Eowyn as our 4 willpower. Finally, willpower for red. Yeah, I think those are the only 4 heroes that have 4 willpower. And now we have the first one outside of blue. If you weren't aware, the final 2 quests of the saga will be the second box for you, can be played simultaneously with players split between them. That's cool. That's really fun. Hoping I win an angel promo for Villain Theories giveaway. My angel. Oh no! Eowyn is quite good. Setup. Reduce your threat by 3. That just seems good. What? So as an action, raise your threat by 3 to ready Eowyn. She gets +9 attack until the end of the phase. Yeah. Tactics Eowyn is pretty good. Tactic Eowyn is very, very, very solid. Even if you don't use that ability. She's a 6 threat hero in tactics that quests for 4. Awesome. That's amazing. That's so good. I'm so excited to play with her. Any quest where you need to one-shot a big enemy early on? Yeah. I wonder if a miss... Oh, maybe. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is enticing. Looking at Journey Down the Anduin. I mean, it's 10 attack. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's so good. Yeah, I can see. I don't even need the power level explained to me at this for that card. That's a good card. Woo, okay. Sick. We got a Baragon. Okay. Alrighty. Baragon showing up, not in tactics. Baragon looks brutal. He's got some war-torn stuff on him. We have a 10 threat, 0/1/4 Sentinel. So this is the same stat line as our tactics version Eowyn. Or not Eowyn, I'm sorry. Baragon. This guy's goated 2? No way. After he defends against an attack and takes no damage, reduce the defending player's threat by 1. I love Baragon. I straight love Baragon. I felt like I have played Baragon tactics so many times that I like try and not play him. Now that I have this, I am so excited because we will have to pay to put all of the fancy upgrades on him, but he can get like 6 defense with the Gondorian shield. Holy cow. This is insane. This is actually insane. These cards are bananas. Because yeah, you run tactics alongside of this Baragon. You run these two together, honestly. You run these two together. Eowyn takes care of the questing. Baragon then we're running all of our spears and maybe not even spears, but probably spears. And and shields. So we get up to like a 6 defense. We're not taking any damage, and we can just continuously take attacks. Now you run. No, this is limit once per round. I was gonna say if this wasn't limit once per round, you run unexpected courage and just do it all the time. Are those heroes a sign for the difficulty of the saga? I'm kind of thinking that they are. I'm kind of thinking that they are. And those are the 2 heroes we got. Okay, so I feel like this happens every single time I unbox a saga expansion. I expect 3 heroes and we ever only get 2. I don't know why, but I always expect more. But that is awesome. I am thrilled with this. They do have a second edition of the core box. Yeah, it's called the revised edition. Yeah. So it made it so that you don't have to buy multiple copies of the box. It updated a couple of the cards. Well, actually, I don't know if any of the cards in the core box got updated. Some of the cards in the starter decks got updated, but yeah. So you're looking for the revised set. That is the second edition of the box. Tactics, Eowyn rocks. Yeah. I'm so freaking excited. Alrighty, next up we got Grimbold. This is a Rohan Warrior 3-cost tactics ally. Quest for 2, 1 attack, 1 defense, 2 attack. We can discard Grimbold to choose an enemy engaged with the player. That enemy cannot attack a player this phase. Sweet. It's amazing that you can quest with him, then discard him, and then get all the benefits for everything leaving play. So, I mean, this is a great combo with Aylmer, right? Because Aylmer, when an ally leaves play, gets +2, so you can discard this, then you don't take an attack from an enemy, and you can swing into Aylmer doing all the Aylmer stuff. Did I see the Marvel Champions spoilers that were posted? No, I tried to avoid them. Revised also adds campaign cards for the first 3 quests. Yeah. I bought a revised core set. So I do have those campaign cards now, but I also, I'm just going to go ahead and separate the 2 collections for the 2-handed versus the non-2-handed play. This is some epic art. Prince Imithral with the banger art. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. 4 cost, 2 stat line down the middle, 3 health. While there's a hero card in your discard pile, he loses the ally card type and gains the hero card type. Okay, so my mind immediately goes to the spirit ally that allows you to discard her and then play a ally equal to the rest of the number of blue cards you have. That seems kind of cool. Caldara, thank you. Yes, that seems kind of fun. It's interesting, but it would be great for a second edition of a Marvel. Oh yeah. Interesting. I like it. I think it's. I mean, honestly, the stat line without the ability is solid, right? Especially if you're running like double blue. If you have Prince Imithral, you just throw a 4-cost ally out there for a 2/2/2/3 stat line. That's pretty good. So it's interesting. I don't know if it's worth going out of your way to try and make it work. Caldara could be that exception. We got Halabrad. Reduce the cost to play him by 1 for each enemy engaged with you. Alright, so we got some Dunedain stuff going on. Each enemy engaged with you gets +10 engagement cost. Interesting. And this is a 4-cost 2/2/2/3. I'm wondering if that's going to interact with some enemies in the box, or if you're just like really trying to help with the hobbits. You can go hobbits, deal with wanting to have enemies that have higher threat than your engagement or than your current threat, or want to be engaged with higher engagement cost than your current threat, and so that just pushes that up, and you can hit all the Dagger of Westernices and all of that kind of stuff. Those bonuses that you get there. Again, just a pretty solid statted ally for even without the ability. And you're probably only going to be playing him for 3. Next up, we got this person. I personally have an aversion to the 2/2/2 stat lines. Maybe it's irrational. That's fair. I mean, it does feel like there are going to be they're more flexible, but less specialized, which means that like if you're building your deck to accomplish a certain thing, they probably don't have a spot. So that's fair. So this person is a 2-cost lore ally. I do like 2-cost. X112. X is the threat of the active location. As a travel action, we can discard her to travel to a location without resolving the travel effect. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. It's also just like a 2, and like then you can have like a 4 quester. You need her last round with Desolate Lands. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 12 willpower. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. Oh, I am no man. Surrender or sterner than steel. 0-cost tactics. Exhaust a weapon or armor card attached to the defending character to cancel a shadow effect just triggered during combat. I mean, that's great for tactics. Some really, really good tactics support. Baragon is going to love that, especially those pesky tactics cards that are the cards that are, you know, discard an attachment you control or something like that. That texts against it really well, especially if you are leaning into not chump blocking and using your heroes to chump block, which is where a lot of the time those shadow effects can really be detrimental. Next up, we got Desperate Defense. Hey, it's a Marvel Champions card. After a Sentinel character is declared as a defender, it gets +2 defense for this attack. If it deals no damage, ready the defending character. There you go. That's Marvel Champions right there. It's even kind of like the same art. That's pretty funny. Like I'm thinking of like the Hulk defense card. Like that's at least parallel. That's fun. That's really fun. I like that it's a spirit card. That feels very tactics to me, but I guess Baragon loves it. Ooh, the golden shield. Yeah, right? That's so cool. Golden Shield attaches to a Rohan character for 1. It's a restricted. After the attached hero is declared as a defender, we can exhaust it to add its willpower to its defense for this attack. Interesting. I mean, Eowyn's gonna like it. I'm trying to think if there's anybody that is like that absolutely loves that card. Now Eowyn can defend too. Yes, I think it is Eowyn. Eowyn just really likes it. Yeah, because I think a lot of my Rohan builds spend Rohan or use their defensive strategy is mainly chump blocking so that we can get the Aylmer boost because we want those allies to leave play. But it's a nice, yeah. I mean, it's a safety net. I would love a treachery canceling hero. There's Eleanor from the core box. Oh, for Marvel Champions. Yeah. Caleb said we're not getting one. I asked. I told him I wanted a test of will, which is cancel a treachery card effect, and he said you're not getting one. So maybe Sick Maria Hill. Yeah, it would be cool. You kind of have that with like Black Widow can kind of do some stuff. Theoden is a good target. Theoden's a good target too. Nice. Livery of the Tower. 0 cost. Attached to a Gondor hero. Restricted. Spend X resources to cancel X damage just dealt to the attached hero. That's awesome. Yeah. That's gonna work really, really well for it could be Baragon. It could be it doesn't have to be defending. So like you just throw this on whatever hero has Steward of Gondor, which gives them the Gondor trait, and then you can just take undefended attacks. But Caleb is on the way out. Maybe Tony has these in mind. Well, I think the design philosophy that he was kind of referencing when he was talking about not doing one is that it restricts future encounter card designs. If you just have a card that straight up cancels, and it'd be even worse than Marvel Champions. Maybe not. Maybe not worse. It'd be weird. Maybe. Who knows? I think if we see anything, if we ever see it, it would be in the shield box. Yeah, Tesla Will Warp's quest design. Yeah. All right, we got a mount attached to a Dunedain hero. If the attached hero is Aragorn, he gets the tactics icon. After you optionally engage an enemy, we can exhaust him to declare that hero as an attacker and resolve his attack against the enemy. Alrighty. That's cool. Huh. That's cool. It's not restricted, so that's nice. We got Banner. This is one of our fellowship cards. We can attach this to Aragon. It's a 3 cost. While he's committed to the quest, each other questing character you control gets +1 willpower. While he's attacking, each other attacking character gets. Yeah, that's good. That's very, very good. Yeah. Will be running. Will be running. Okay, this box. These are boon cards, so we will not look at these until we get to them. This box is so good. Like this seems like a huge power increase in terms of player cards here, which kind of makes me a little scared of what's printed with those Eye of Sauron cards. Any card with this back, I'm a little scared of what's coming out of there now. But I mean, Eowyn is going to be an incredible card to build around. I really like Baragon here. Consistently reducing threat. Seems great. Baragon seems pretty decent, and a trap build as well. This is a really solid. I like the sterner than steel. Aragorn is going to be insane. I'm ready to Voltron Aragorn. I didn't quite think about the fact that we were going to be Voltroning Aragorn going forward in the next couple of quests when I Voltroned Aragorn in this last quest, but that's fun. That's really, really fun. I am pumped. I am so excited. So, holy cow. Yeah, this is going to be cool. This is going to be really, really solid. Awesome. Well, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out and watching Lord of the Rings on a Monday. We normally do Marvel Champions, but Marvel Champions will be on Friday at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. It is going to be an hour earlier than normal. So 9 a.m., not 10 a.m. But on Wednesday at the normal time, 10 a.m., we're going to be playing some Ashes Red Rains. And so that's going to be broken out, and that's what we're going to be playing on Wednesday. I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you on Wednesday. Peace.